Okay, so lately I've been seeing a lot of people play Hanzo wrong, and that kind of irritates me. It irritates me when anybody plays any character wrong, and I say that because Overwatch is now my favorite game of all time, right? It was instantly one of the games that you would just say like, oh fuck, I have to play that, right? I've been waiting for this game for a fucking year and a half. I finally have it. I've had it for a while, since it came out, obviously, but the point is, okay, if you don't know how to play Hanzo, please listen the fuck up so I can teach you, okay? Hanzo is not one of those players that you can just run in balls to the wall and just start murking shit, right? It's not Tracer, it's not Reaper, and it is most certainly not McGee, and McGee's only good if you're good with McGee. If you know how to fucking flashbang somebody, you're good with McGee. But regardless, Hanzo is definitely a defensive character. In no way, shape, or form should he be used offensively, okay? If you're defending the objective like I am right now, you're in the clear, okay? You're defending. But if you're trying to fucking play offensively against somebody, you're trying to fucking capture the objective and take the fucking the fucking go-kart shit. I can't fucking think straight. All right, but basically, learn how to play this bitch, and I'm gonna teach you how right now. All right, for starters, his radar is the best thing in the fucking game by far, simply because it's not a super, so you don't have to wait for it like you would Widowmakers. But unfortunately, it only gets that one spot, okay? So that's kind of a downside. Second of all, his super goes throughout the entire fucking map, so that's fucking amazing. Third of all, the scatter shot helps and can clean up people instantly. Of course, that's if you get lucky, because there's no promising anything. But my favorite part of Hanzo is, in fact, his radar shot, simply because you can see people coming before they see you coming, alright? It gives not only you, but your team the upper hand, okay? And that makes all the difference. Having your team's back is the most important, and that's what Hanzo is. He's definitely support. He's definitely defensive. And the one thing that I would say get used to is the arrow drop, because it is a bow and arrow and it is not a sniper. The arrows do drop. If you play Battlefield, you know what I'm talking about, okay? And one of the best parts about Hanzo is that because it has the radar shot, you can see where people are from around the corner, and you can pre-fire, okay? And that's just amazing. And when you pre-fire, if you aim it right, you can get a headshot. And of course, on almost, I don't know, I can't even say almost any character, okay? Basically, any character that would be an offensive character, like Tracer, McGee, Reaper, you can one-shot them in the head. Of course, Tracer is kind of obvious because she's only got 150 health, but regardless, that's one of the better parts of Hanzo. Alright, and as you can see right here, he is definitely not one of those characters that you would want to run straight in and, you know, go balls to the wall. You want to sit back behind everybody. Doesn't matter who's on your team. Doesn't matter if you have a tank, 4 healers, or whatever the fuck, okay? You sit behind everybody. Simply because if you don't, you're going to get fucked in your pussy, alright? And again, as you can see here, the radar, you can get the advantage. You can see when they're coming around corners, like I said, and it makes a big difference because that lines up a shot for you. And it makes all the difference in the world for you and your team, like I said before, because if you can see them before they can see you, you can obviously do more damage to them, unless you suck donkey dick, in which case you're just fucking retarded. Alright, and another thing you want to keep in mind is that Hanzo's super doesn't take effect immediately, and when I say that, I mean, like, if you've ever used his super, you know that when the dragons come out, they come out maybe 20 feet after the arrow has already been shot. So if you're panicking and you're trying to use it in the fucking blink of an eye for about 4 people that are right in front of you, you have to back up. Alright? Otherwise, it's gonna go right over top of them. It's gonna skip them, basically. And it sucks. I know it does. It takes some time to get used to, but there's nothing you can really do about it other than be aware of your surroundings, okay? If you can back up and you can just get ready, I guess you could say. If you know what you're doing, you know when you're going to want to fire it, okay? And that's the best part about it, okay? I can't tell you enough how many times I have accidentally pre-fired or fired at the wrong time, and the dragons just completely skip them. It's come after them. And it fucking sucks, okay? It really does, because it's a super and it takes a while to charge, and then you sit there and you're like, fuck, I missed. And then it goes all the way through the map hoping that, you know, you'll get them when they come out of their spawn, and then you don't, and then, ugh, it fucking sucks, alright? It really does. So just keep that in mind, alright? It does take a second or two for it to come out. As you can see here, it came out after it went through the wall, so maybe it's not 20 feet, maybe it's about like 10, 15-ish, but you get the point, alright? I didn't hit anybody with it, probably because they saw it coming, so that's another disadvantage, is that it takes fucking forever for it to go. But regardless. Alright, so if I could sum up my video in the past 5 minutes into about a minute or less than a minute, which I'm going to try and do every time I make one of these videos, basically get used to the bullet drop, okay? It can save your life and it can end it really fucking quick. Alright, the best ability that Hanzo has is in fact his radar, alright? Without his radar, you'd basically be useless. And then third of all, the scatter shot is iffy, alright? You can't, you know, rely on it to clean anything up, because it's not guaranteed that you're going to hit or even kill anybody. And last of all, get used to using his super before you need to, or at least timing it right. Okay, if you don't get used to that, then you're gonna go fuck yourself in the face. Alright guys, but this brings me to the end of my video. If you all liked it, or if it helped you all in any way, please leave a like, subscribe for more content. I'm Mr. 486, and I will catch you all next time.